Right, welcome Totally Guitarists to my desktop. This is a short demo, or hopefully short, showing you how to use Guitar Pro. From the beginning, open it up from wherever you've got it stored. There's the flash screen. Then you'll get a screen that looks like that. Now what you need to do is you obviously need to put some information. So up here you'll see an icon with an eye on it, score information, go in there. Title is obvious. I'm going to do a Big Bill Broonzy song. And it's CC Rider. Okay, put in the artist if you want, I'll put it in. Okay, Big Bill Broonzy. Copyright, I've got that set up as a default, and tabbed by me. Other things you can fill in if you like. Okay, you set your default information under there. There's where Chaz Play Inc. That'll come up in all of the tabs I do. If you want to do lyrics, you do it in here. Now that'll be subject of another lesson. Okay, so on this side of the screen you'll see RSC Master Effects, Master Reverbs, all sorts of things like that. I'm not going to use that for this demo, but essentially what you can do is all these choices of reverb options there are. Down here there's the 10 band equalizer, and you can get it to sound like anything you want. 60s quality, poor quality, large hall, etc. Heaps of things in there. I'm not going to use that this time either. Okay, so moving on. So this is the screen you now see. It's got the title and the artist there. Something I do recommend is that you always have on view is the standard notation. Helps you learn that as well. So you go to view, that's just up here, and scroll down, hide standard notation while you want to show it. So you click on that and it disappears, and you put it back and it's there. So what you have is you have the tab bar and the music stave. Okay, so next thing I always do, and it's quite helpful, is you have this function of showing the guitar fretboard. Up here there's an icon which is fretboard. Click on that and it shows you the fretboard. Okay, you have options. You can make that a left or a right handed fretboard if you want, and you'll find it's under the options menu. Okay, so we've got that. Now to get on with my song, I want to put in the key signature. Okay, and here we have it up here, key signature. Click on that and it gives you the choices. Now the key that this is in E sharp. Do that. Okay, so you get the 4 sharps there. Okay, and it's major, and you want it, and it's going to stay that till the end, so you leave that ticked. Okay, so it shows up on the music stave, not on the tab. Okay, next thing I want to do is set the tempo, the time signature, and this is in 4x4. It comes up as default 4x4, but you can get in and change it. You have all your options to change whatever you want until the end. Okay, so we'll accept that. Next thing I want is the tempo. The default tends to come up at 120. Now it's a little bit fast for the song, so click on that, and there you have the arrows there to change it, and I'll bring it back down to 110 for this. Okay, so that has now changed that to 110. Okay, you'll always find when you start up that for some reason it throws in a note, so you can change to change anything. You just click on it and you'll get the yellow square around it. Now just press delete, so that's gone. Okay, so the first note that I'm going to put in here. Now just a point, you can actually put the notes in on the stave if you like, if you're more accustomed to that. I usually use the tab. Okay, so the first note I'm going to put in here is going to be a quarter note. Now the values of notes are all up there. You can see them all. So you pick the quarter note, which I've already got selected, and I want to play that on the 4th fret of the 1st string. Okay, for those of you who don't know about the tab, imagine this is the string closest to you, and that's the string furthest away. Okay, so I want to put the 4th fret there, so I just key in 4 on the numeric keypad, and there we have it. Okay, so also in the first beat of the song there's a bass note, and it's played on the 6th string, and that's played open, so you just press a 0 there, and there we have it. You got 0 and 4. Now with this one we actually have a slide into this one, So all your slide options are down here. Okay, and we use this particular one because you have things called legato slides, shift slides, and other options. And I want to come in from above. That's sliding from the headstock down, so I'll click on that, and if you see what happens there, you get a small arrow there. Okay, that's fine. Now you move your left and right arrows to move it in anywhere about in the stave. Okay, so I'll move there, down there. I want another bass note, so it goes 0, and that's all there is. There is no melody note, if you like. Moving across, I want another 0. However, I want this to be a quarter note, so while it's still highlighted, I'll change that to quarter, and there we have it. Okay, fairly straightforward. Moving on to the next note, I want to go on the first string again, and I want that to be first string fret 3. Now something you should notice, okay, whilst that one's highlighted there, first string fret 3, it also shows up on the fretboard. So that gives you an idea of where it is, and if you're not sure about what you're doing down here, you can always look at it up there. Okay, so there we have that. Now the next note is also a quarter note, so arrow across to the next note, and that's a fourth on that string, but I also want that to have slid in, and you can do it two ways. You can do it, what you can do is you can go from the 3 and use your shift slide and do it that way. Now I don't want that for this particular one. What I want is a slide in from above and use that one. Oh, sorry. We'll Control Z that. Control Z takes you out, takes you back one step. Sorry, I want it on that one, on the 4th fret. So there we have it. Put that in again. Try it. Slide in from above. I just took it off. Try again. Slide in from above. Control Z. I've highlighted the wrong one. Sorry about that. Try again. Slide in from above. Okay, believe it or not, it is there. Okay, moving along to the next note. Because what you will see, that's not quite a complete bar if you're counting along with me. And down here, it tells you incomplete bar, and it tells you there's 3.5 out of the 4 beats available for that bar. So you've got half a beat to put in, so that's another quarter note. So we'll come up to here, and we'll go across one more, and the note I want is open on the first string. So there we have it. It's open on the first string. There's your first bar created in guitar tablature. Next bar along, we'll go. This is an easy one. I want a bass note here, but this bar is this first note is a quarter note again, so I go 0. Go across one. I want to go on the second string open. Press 0 again on the numeric keypad. Come back to the 6th string, and I change to quarter notes up here. Quarter notes, and it's 0, 0, 0. Okay, and if you put the cursor anywhere in there, it will show you down here now that bar's completed, 4 out of 4.